So we have a hook design here with two side arms and a cylinder between the arms. The base is not a simple cuboid, but instead has a recess with a pointed rim. The biggest challenge here is how the side arms transition smoothly both on the inside and the outside. In this video, we will mostly focus on building this transition. In my first few attempts, I tried using solid commands, but I just could not get a satisfactory transition. In the end, I decided to go with building a patchwork of surface bodies. I have prepared a base beforehand. This started out as a cuboid with a couple of fillets. To create the recess, I performed a sweep with this profile. This sketch here represents the transition between the side arm and the base. Activate the Surface tab. Go to Create, Extrude. Enable the chaining option. And select this chain of sketch lines as a profile. Set direction as symmetric. Adjust the distance to more than required. Let's trim this surface to shape. I have prepared a sketch here on the right plane. I have created these tangent arcs to allow for a smooth transition to the base. With the Surface tab active, go to Modify, Trim. Select the sketch as a trim tool. And select the areas to trim. These areas will turn red. We want to trim this face on the base. We will use these 2 points as a guide. Begin a sketch on the right plane and sketch 2 vertical lines from these points. Join these 2 points with a horizontal line so that we can use it later as a single trim tool. Go to Modify, Split Face. Select this face to split. For splitting tool, click on the select box and select the sketch. Select this face and press the Delete key. This removes that face and the solid body becomes a hollow surface body. The intention is to sweep a surface along this outer edge. But using this curved edge will make the swept face curved along the whole arm, which is not the intended design. Rather, I want the walls of the arm to be mostly flat. Also, I want to ease the transition between this curved edge and the flat edge that I'm going to create here. Begin a sketch on this face. Create a sketch line that is slightly above this tangent line. This will mark the point where the flat side walls of the arm begin. Go to Modify, Split Face. Select this face to split. Select the sketch line as a splitting tool. To build the straight walls of the arm, we can use the Root Face command. Go to Create, Root. Remove the Chain Selection option so that we can select edges individually. We want the side walls to be perpendicular to the vertical plane. Set Type to Direction, and select the right plane. Set the distance. Go to Create, Loft. Loft from this edge to this edge. Set both continuity options to tangent and align to surface. For rails, click on the arrow and select this chain of edges. Go to Create, Mirror. Set Object Type to Bodies. And select the lofted surface body. Select the front plane as a mirror plane. Let's stitch all these faces together so that it is easier to build a patch surface later. Go to Modify, Stitch. Box select all surface bodies and stitch them into one. Go to Create, Patch. Check on the Enable Chaining option and select this open loop. We now have a watertight surface body. Begin the stitch command again. Select all these surface bodies and stitch them into a single solid body. I had trouble directly selecting these faces to shell. So what I did was to split the body along this tangent line. I then extruded a cylinder from the right plane up to this face. Begin a shell command. Select these faces. And adjust the thickness. From here, we can split the base into two. And then mirror both these bodies. Lastly, combine them into one solid body.